Hi there, Vinny from Project Frugal. Another 2 weeks, another $1,000. Let's see what she's bought. Check it out. So here we are, 1 year in, $25,278.04. Now, the only problem with being 1 year in is $26,000 has been invested into this portfolio and it's not up to $26,000. So a total return or a loss of $721.95. Fantastic result. Put your money in and come out with less than what you put in, but never mind. So this time, Denise bought Spark. And the reason she bought Spark was it was the lowest holding of the lot. So that's a good reason as far as I'm concerned. Known company, blue chip company in New Zealand, and consistently pays out dividends. So good idea. But let's have a look at the chart. So 1 year in, we can see here all the way back to the 22nd of April 2021 when the portfolio started off with $5 and actually lost 3 cents on the first day that it was in there. And then we quickly bumped the money up to make it so it was $1,000 a fortnight, so $500 a week, essentially $26,000 a year. And you can see the volatility right here at the start of 2022 when basically it was up and then all of a sudden, starting in January, it just dropped, got as low as $1,400 odd on a $20,000 portfolio. Not ideal. And it's crept up slightly, but we're still in the black or in the red. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's in the black. However, that's the way it goes. And you just got to carry on. So Spark, let's go and have a look at the charts and we'll see that Spark has now got over $2,000. So previously that was hovering just under $1,000. Put all the dividends in. Now this down here says we've lost $722.01. If we add that number that we've lost with this number here, we actually get $26,000.05. So this is accurate. I blame this on a rounding error, 5 cents. So originally these numbers were not correct because I'd included the transaction fees, but that's kind of not correct. This is more accurate. We're out by 5 cents. Maybe I've put a little bug in there somewhere, or it simply really is a rounding error. I'm hoping for the latter, but we'll have a look at the data at some stage anyway. So today was a reasonable day, up $48, but like I say, the portfolio on a whole, $722 negative. Never mind. We've got some dividends coming up, $75.78 for the rest of April, so they'll be coming up in the next fortnight or so, which will help. If the market goes up, I've just seen in the news today, interest rates are going up again, which apparently means stocks are less favourable. So I'm quite surprised that the stock market didn't have a dip today. However, it didn't, not New Zealand at this stage, but so volatile at the moment, who knows what's going to happen. We'll have a look at the payment months now, and you can see in May, nothing much happens, and it'll be possibly unlikely that Property for Industry will even pay out, because maybe they've changed their days when they pay out, or sorry, the months rather when they pay out. So they didn't seem to pay anything in February, but maybe I've get my wires crossed with something else. However, really it's about the amount of money over the course of the year rather than any specific month in particular that will do well. We've just got to live with it. So we'll go and have a look at the NZX charts, because that's always a fantastic read when you look at the week. And you see that the week's gone down and the fortnight's gone down and the month is actually up. This is in the last calendar month. Slightly up, but who knows? It's up and down all the time. Let's face it. So over the year, I mean, the year has not been kind, let's face it, over this particular year here. Everything looking rosy up until sort of January-ish, and then all of a sudden, bzzoop, never mind. So the good news is we're 1 year in. We're going to go and have a look at the transactions. We'll see what's happened here. We go back to the whole thing. The original $5 investment was actually sold off early on in the piece. Here we go, 22nd of April, $5 invested, and then another $495 here, making it $500. And then basically on the next fortnight, $1,500 was put in. So that was now at that point averaging $500 a week. And then every subsequent fortnight, $1,000. You can see here 26th of May, 4th of June, 11th of June was selling off the CDO investments, which we didn't think was good at the time for the whole $5 investment. Never mind. 23rd of June, $500, and basically lately it's been more of a case of putting whatever's in there plus any sort of dividends into a company, picking the best possible company at the time. Sometimes there's not a lot of rhyme or reason into what companies get picked that Denise decides on, but that's just the way she likes to pick them, so that's okay. We'll go with that. Negative 700 and something dollars. Not good. So I'm not sure what the actual strategy is going to be here, because you can see, based on this profit and loss, which actually includes the capital gain of these particular stocks, plus the dividends that they've been paid out, you can see here, for example, Marlin Global overall has lost over $400 based on well, if that hadn't lost any money, it would actually be over $4,000. So what do? Do you keep putting money into something that's going down? Is it going to recover? These are the million-dollar questions that will have to be answered. According to the price target, which is based on the financial analysts that we've managed to accumulate some data from, well, we haven't got anything for Marlin Global, so that doesn't give us any clues either. We've got a recommendation. This is based on analysts as well, whether to buy or not buy, and nothing there as well. But Stride Stapled Group, well, there's a different story. Apparently it's 14% undervalued, and according to the analysts, I get a +3 on that, so might be a good one to buy. We've already chucked $2,683 on it. It's already lost $275 overall. Do you put money into it? Don't know, it's a toughie. But looking at this one down here, the Warehouse Group, I've always liked the Warehouse Group. Negative $441.97, not good. Do you chuck money into that one? It's going to pay out some dividends. We've missed the boat on the 5th of April when it went ex-dividend. Do you put money into that because apparently it's 21% undervalued according to whenever this analysis was done by the financial experts? So, bit of a tough call on some of these. I think might be a good idea to actually put money into the ones. These stocks have been identified over quite a while as being good payers, performing reasonably well. Obviously not this year. So maybe it's time to pour money into these ones that don't look so good, on the promise that they might actually get back to where they should be valued at and recover. We'll see. That about wraps up another episode for this Road to 100K. 1 year in, great result. Well, not a great result, but you know what I mean. 1 year in, that's a long time. That's literally a quarter of the way there. Well, over a quarter of the way there. So we've just got to keep going, and we'll see you in the next video. See you later. Bye-bye.